Yeah, what's going on? It's Solomon King coming at y'all from Esoteric Minds, man. First off, I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Isaiah, man. Happy birthday, bro. Hope your birthday be good, man. He turned 5 years old today. But I'm gonna talk to y'all about these times, man, and more or less events that's gonna take place. I ain't gonna say who, what, when, where, why. I'm just gonna say events. You feel me? Um, we gonna have to start using our discernment, and you know who I'm talking to if you didn't reach this phase of knowing discernment. You know what I mean? We gonna really have to start using our discernment. You know, just because it sound right, don't mean it's right. Just because it sound good, don't mean it's good. And I mean that in an esoteric standpoint here. You know what I mean? Discernment is key these days because when you discern properly, you get the final judgment. If you get where I'm coming from. So we need to start using that a hell of a lot more. You know, we're gonna have to start releasing a whole lot more than what we've been releasing. We can't be holding on to nothing. You know, it's time for us to start taking that first step, and that's the ones that have been kind of stubborn. You know what I mean? I was one of them, but we're gonna have to start taking them first steps because how you know it's God that got you. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to start taking the first steps because how you know it's God that got you. I had to repeat that. So discernment is key, y'all. Discernment is very key. We got to know what's gonna propel us to the next possibility, or what's keeping us at a certain level here. You know what I mean? We gotta start feeling our way through this bitch a lot more. You know, we have to start using our spiritual gifts. You know what I mean? We all have them. Cause these days, man, there's a lot of people that chose gonna be deceived too. You see, a lot of people gonna be off the radar. You know what I mean? I'm one of them. Might be off the radar for a second, but it's only because it's this new stuff we gotta get attuned to. You know what I mean? Starting to feel a lot more. Starting to feel a lot more. No matter who I'm around, I just feel their energy. You know what I mean? It does it. So when I sit here and try to figure it out, the only thing that comes up to mind is discernment. Discern properly. You know what I mean? I think I have over these past times. You know, this spiritual shit ain't nothing to play with. I know people thinking it's a fad and it's this and it's that, and people ignoring things. But how many people fucked up in the head right now? You know what I mean? We gotta start letting go of a lot of shit, of a lot of shit, because this shit is about to get more intense. You know what I mean? I say by the end of the month, people gonna start seeing shit. However you gonna see it, but reality gonna start kicking people in the head. You know what I mean? Beginning of the month, next month might be cool. You know what I mean? Like that's just what I get. You know, maybe I do need to get into astrology. I don't know, but we got to start discerning because it's like I hear a lot of people say God told me, God's voice. But how you know how God's voice sounds? From my understanding, God's voice is more like it's not necessarily a voice. You see, it's more like a vibration. It's more like a point. You see, it's always a starting point. It's more like shapes and shit. Like you see things, you see without words, but you already know what it means. You know, so proper discernment is key these days. Let's just start discerning. We got to get up and start making the first move. This is the phase of radical action. You know what I mean? A door gonna open up for you no matter how small you see it or no matter how big you see it. You can't say it's not gonna open up for you. So we gotta start getting rid of all these old stupid belief systems and thinking that we ain't worth this or we ain't worth that, or if somebody leave our life out, man, look, it ain't even about that no more. It's about how far you wanna go, about how far you wanna get. We done came so fucking far to see that we already in hell, yo. So let's just start properly discerning things. Start using proper discernment. Start getting up and go and make it happen, y'all. Put that jet fuel up under your ass. And it's something that's forcing you to do it, because it's the same something that's forcing you to do it is the same something that's making you see what's going on out here. So we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? It's free will, dude. I choose not to shake hands with no demons to get to where I'm at. I choose not to do that shit. You shake hands with a demon to get to where you at, bro, you gonna hurt people. You gonna do things, bro, where people gonna look at you different. They're not gonna look at you in that same light. I'd rather not. I'd rather be an inspiration. And that I'm gonna be. I help so many people across the world, y'all. Y'all really don't know how many people I help. You know, I got people that looking out for me that's way on the other side of the country where it's winter at right now. But they're about to do something for me where I'm gonna be able to see my boys. You feel me? So I know how God works. You know, let's just stay focused. Let's do not forget, no matter how crazy it get, no matter how hard it get, the angels is here. God is here. That opposing force is here too, but it's not exactly how y'all made it seem in the Bible. But that Bible don't be bullshitting. If you call yourself spiritual, bro, all this is gonna go back to the Bible. You're gonna catch yourself picking up that Bible, the Zohar, the Quran, whatever you want to call it, whatever nationality you is, you're gonna go back to that book. I bullshit you not. Because it's all gonna make sense. So let's discern. Let's get off of this old crazy stuff that everybody else is on and stay focused. You know, a lot of people on this flat earth, round earth shit. If it's flat, it's still round. It's a circle. You see, so that's oxymoronic and they lost. So let's not do that. We know about the firmament. It's written. So let's keep pushing towards something else. Let's start building. Let's start building because it's time. Okay. However far down you put yourself, you got to see you put yourself there. If it was your fault, if it wasn't your fault, you still played a part in it because you could have said yes or no. You feel me? So pick yourself up, get them wings back flapping, and let's do this shit. You feel me?